her removal, I cannot really, I do not have words to describe, her approach on that issue. But only to say that it's misleading. And I'm using the word misleading very reluctantly. Because
So what's the truth about her removal?
The truth about her removal is her own action. And when I first had hint of this, I went to her office and asked her that these are the rumors on the corridors.
What were the rumors then?
The rumors were that she had sent a letter to the United Nations and passed herself off as the acting president of the Gambia. She said, this is not true. People are just making stories about me, trying to discredit me. I've never done that. And well, I took her word. Because I didn't believe that she could really, she could deceive people, but they didn't ask me. I don't think she could deceive me. Yeah? But that year, the Ramadan, we were in China. Myself, Amadou, Bailamin, and I think Tambasansang'S, the authority found us in flight, come to return home. And I suggested to my colleagues that, look, when we go back home, we should go and see the president. The usual Korite prayers, of our usual Korite prayers for ourselves, since we are not there on Korite Day. And that is what that is what we did. And when I finished with the presidency, I went to her office. I found some people in the waiting room, and I said, please, you'll permit me, let me go and see VP some urgent matters. And I think Ahmad Sane was probably in the waiting room. Yeah? When I got in, they wanted to start the usual pleasantries. I said no. And I looked into her eyes and said, Fatimata, why did you deceive me?
Oh.
I said, Fatimata, why did you deceive me? He said, but what? And as I was telling, I was standing. Then I took my seat and said, Fatimata, you told me that that letter you sent to the UN you never signed as acting president. Whilst I was in China, my protocol, Mr. Jobate, a copy of the letter was sent to her through by WhatsApp, and she showed it to me. And look, I nearly jumped out of my skin when I saw that letter. So why did you have to tell me? You know our relationship. You know that you were present with your mother on her deathbed. Said Usenu, nga Fatimata Karafema. It means that Usenu, man la denka Fatimata. For me, not owning up to man, tell me the truth, was really deceitful. We could have worked together through this without you facing any embarrassment. Just as I worked with you for you to ascend the office of the vice presidency, you could have done that. And he said, well, you see, it was Jara who did this, I brought to me, and I didn't even look at it. I said, but how can you sign a letter of such importance without going through every line? Probably even if she had signed for president, would have been better.
She explained that she put P.O.
No.
Par O.
No. AG, acting president, acting president.
So the copy you were sent had no P.O.?
No, there's no P.O. It's acting president. Look, why would I say anything against that? That is not true. She signed acting president. I am sure, otherwise, if president knows for,
okay,
is President Adama Barrow knows the difference between for and acting.
Okay.
President Adama Barrow couldn't have taken an issue with her if she had only signed as for the president.
Okay, so you went to speak to her after seeing the president you know, to extend courtesies with him.
Yeah.
Was this raised during, you know, I mean, the meeting with President Barrow, warranting you going over to the Vice President?
No.
So you had come from China with this anger in you that you had to confront her.
Because the protocol officer, my protocol, Jobate, Pui Jobate, you know, had a copy of the letter was sent to him. So he showed me. You know, he showed me. So I didn't have, I had no reason to raise up with the president because I mean, if the president had any grounds, I think it was genuine. You know, so for me, you know, for her to come here and present a narrative that demonizes me is unacceptable.